Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about how ketosis and ketones are similar to a gas fire. So, as you know, we have two basic tanks of energy in our body. One we'll think of as, they're both kind of like our gas tanks, right? So they're what gives us energy. Let's think of one as our glucose tank or sugar tank, and one as our ketone tank for ketosis. So basically what happens is every time we eat food, our glucose in our glucose tank goes up and gives us energy. That tank eventually is depleted after a few hours of eating, and so we crave food or sugar again to give us energy. So it's this constant flux. Eat food, energy up, energy starts to go down between meals. We feel foggy, we feel tired, we get hungry. We eat glucose again, energy goes up. So all day we play this game. This also spikes our insulin. Every time we eat, glucose goes up, insulin drops the glucose. So we're constantly using insulin in order to drop that glucose or blood sugar down. Glucose tank is similar to a wood fire. So in order to burn a fire with wood, you have to keep putting wood on the fire in order for the fire to maintain its flame. There's also usually a lot of smoke. If you've ever sat at a fire outside, I don't know if you guys say it, we say, I hate rabbits when the smoke goes in your face and then you move to the next seat. With a gas fire, like I have here behind me, there's a constant flow of gas or energy. It burns super clean, and you don't have to constantly be putting wood to keep the fire going. This is essentially what happens when we tap into our other energy tank, our ketone or ketosis tank. So, in order to tap into this ketone tank, you have to completely deplete the glucose tank and the glycogen, which is our stored glucose, in order to tap into this other tank of ketones. Again, this is a much cleaner burning fuel. We have a constant source of it. Our body starts actually tapping into stores of fat in order to fuel this tank, so you're not relying on food for the gas essentially in this tank. Part of, I think, why ketosis gets a bad rap is that people do it incorrectly. It's not like a state that we're meant to stay in forever. It's more, I think, that we need to teach our bodies how to get back into it, how to use it, essentially. It's a normal physiological process that our bodies should just go into. I think we've abused the system for so long because we've been taught to eat every couple hours, which has taught us to run off this glucose tank and be food dependent. When we become fat adapted through intermittent fasting, prolonged fasting, block fasting, and ketosis, we teach our bodies how to tap into this tank and become super energy efficient. This is part of why you notice like now when I do a 24-hour fast, not only do I not tank without food, my energy skyrockets. So I do our 24-hour fast on my busiest day at work with patients because I feel amazing. The mental clarity is phenomenal. And that's because I've taught my body how to tap into this other tank. This tank is depleted because I don't put food in. I burn through my stored glucose, and I just start to live off this other tank of energy. So again, glucose tank, wood fire, ketone tank, gas fire.